Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Golf. I hope you're having a great day and even better week. Today we're talking about, I know this is the most underrated putter brand in golf. And we're talking about Evnroll today. 4 different models. I want to talk about each different one. I'll put some information up of how we like them, what handicaps we suggest, the feel and all that good stuff. Put some footage up of us testing these. But I want to go over 4 of my favorite Evnroll putters that we've been testing for the last year. 12 months, almost to the day, we've been testing these guys, and I want to go over all the specs of them. So, welcome back to Modern Golf. If you're new here, my name is Jeff. This is Modern Golf. We review everything for golf, from tech to equipment to shoes to apparel to golf bags. Love our golf bags, and really everything in between. So if you're new here, welcome to Modern Golf. If you could do us a huge favor, if you like this type of video, please hit the like, bing. And if you want to subscribe and watch other great videos, and we'd appreciate it, please hit the subscribe button. If you are a current subscriber and you are back to Modern Golf, thank you for coming back. We appreciate it. I think you guys will get a kick out of this review. So, different price points, all different really feels and looks and all that with Evnroll. But I got to tell you, I've been beyond impressed with Evnroll. And again, I have no affiliate links. They don't care if I review a putter at all. 4 that we have picked up in the last year, have tested, and really what our thoughts are of Evnroll. So the first one up we talked about in a video earlier in the year, and this is the Carlsbad edition. In a nice way, I love this putter. I don't love its huge grip, but I gotta tell you, for $249, I am not sure you will find a better putter in the marketplace. This has kind of a longer neck. This is like I would say a Newport 2. It has a wider flange. The feel on this is very soft, and we'll get into all the feels of all of these. Again, large paddle grip, very comfortable. Again, black shaft. This is not like an Acro or anything in between. Love the roll on this. Again, really have enjoyed this putter. If I had to pick an Evnroll to play, it'd be this or another one, and we'll get into that. I don't know if I'm center shafted out this year. I've had enough of the center shafted models, and my putting has been kind of all over the place this year. But have really, really enjoyed this Carlsbad model. Again, for $249, I think it's the best value putters in golf. You will not be disappointed with this putter. Again, and I put up kind of some video of me using this. I have loved this putter. There's really nothing I would change besides I'm kind of tired of these big grips too, and I understand why it's out there. You know, it's quieting your hands and all that stuff, but at some point, some days, I just want an old school, give me like a really thin grip, so I can actually feel what the putter feels like. But the closest thing that Evnroll has done that I have liked is this one. And again, soft feeling, really enjoyed this putter, have putted really, really strong with this putter this year. But really like it. And again, this is the Carlsbad. They have 2 versions. They have I'm trying to think what's the other name of the other one. This has what they call their sweet face technology. It's a little different. It's kind of what, almost like what TaylorMade uses. It has that same aesthetic. But absolutely love this. Again, maybe my favorite putter this year so far is this guy. So the next one up, and I really have enjoyed this putter as well. This is, I call their V Series. This is the V Series. This is the 5.2. Very cool looking putter. Again, very, I would say, Odyssey 7-esque or Scotty Cameron, let's say Model 5-esque. Has a little slant neck. Not my favorite neck for a putter. I love the setup with these. Very clean. And again, I'll put pictures of all this. Has a little smaller paddle grip, which I really like. I like the aesthetics. This has a little different face roll technology. This has more of a tinny feel, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but a harsher feel. That doesn't sound great either. A harder feel, let's say a firmer feel, than the Carlsbad edition. Again, I think it has to do with this face, obviously, but really have enjoyed this. This was tested by a number of our guys this year and really have liked it. My guy Steve really have enjoyed this putter. And again, one of our best, and I'll put pricing up for all this. I like this 2-tone look, and again, I'll put all kinds of pictures up. I love this 2-tone look. So one thing I do like about Evnroll, is almost all their putters, even the Carlsbad, has changeable weights. Not these so much, although you probably could change all these. But really have enjoyed using this putter. This is one that I would have liked to have used more this year. This was being tested by others. But really a fantastic putter. Again, but a firmer feel on this than certainly the Carlsbad. The next one up, and this was the one I started testing last year. Again, this is the ER8. Love this putter. Absolutely gorgeous putter. It's a mallet, has kind of a double bend. Maybe they even call this a single bend, but it looks like it's a double bend. Very wide mallet. Again, more of what I like in a putter. Clean lines, has two low sight dots that are kind of painted the same color as the face. Has a little different technology regarding the face technology with their Rolt, and I'll put all the information up here, as well as like an isomer, elastomer thing that keeps that in place, and there are two little screws that keeps it in place. Love the black shaft. I love this grip. Again, a fantastic putter. My only thing I would say with this, and when I go from, let's say, a Lab to this putter always feels super lightweight, and it's not, but it always seems to play light to me. The feel is, again, I would say on the firmer side, which kind of surprised me with this, but it does have a firmer feel. I was hoping this elastomer would soften this up, but love this. I love the aesthetic. This is like in my sweet spot. I used to play Bettinardi, like BB39s and 45s and all those, so I love this. One of my favorite putters I've used. I would say if I could get a little softer feel, and maybe I'll start playing this one again with a softer golf ball and see if I like it. But aesthetically wise, when I look down on this, I love this putter, and again, we'll put some video up of us testing it. Love this one, and again, a little firmer feel than I probably would have liked, and we talked about this last year. The head cover I don't like, but that's a whole other story. So the last one, and this is probably the one that most people had asked us about, was the Zero. And so I tested this myself a number of times. We had Greg, who's I would say a higher handicap, test this, and he loved this. He liked this more than the Lab putters this year. And so he tested this a ton. I'll put some video up of him playing it. But really have liked this. Same kind of mentality and technology as the Lab. Getting that MOI, way in the back. Making it very easy just to kind of go straight back, straight through. This has, I think, the softest feel of all these putters. Again, it's aluminum head, so that would make sense. Has the same kind of roll technology as the last two. Really good putter. You can get this now with a black shaft and different color grips and all this. What I will say that has impressed me the most with this putter is I would say it's easier to look at than a Lab, and I think I mentioned this, and if I didn't, I'm not trying to insult anybody, but we had people testing all kinds of putters this year, and we'll get into our favorite putters and stuff later in the year, but there were people multiple times that when I gave them a center shaft putter, they were like, I don't want anything to do with this thing. I don't like it. I can't set it up right. My eye doesn't. And I think that's why you've seen other brands now go to this kind of hosel mechanism, or a kind of a little different hosel mechanism. Easier to see, easier to look down at. And again, we'll put pictures up of all this. But two of my high handicap players, this was their favorite putter so far this year. And this is there's a Zero. I think it's a Z1. Yeah, the Z1. They both of these guys who tested our high handicap love this putter, and they're almost fighting over this to use it when we test stuff. But a fantastic putter. Again, the softest of all of them. Really good, very forgiving, and again, probably the most expensive, I think, of all these, but a fantastic putter. So if you are looking for a putter this year, or next year, or a couple years from now, don't pass up Evnroll. I know it's made a brand that some of you guys you're unfamiliar with, or you're not really sure who it is, or you always play a certain brand. And listen, I get it. What I would tell you is these putters are literally the most underrated putter in golf, certainly putter brand. We love these putters. Again, my higher handicap players cannot get enough of these putters. Between the mallets and the Zero, they love these. I get a text about once a week from these guys. Hey man, can you bring this one again for me? What I'm gonna tell you is this Carlsbad edition is as good as it gets for a putter. Again, changeable weights, all kinds of great stuff. Feel is fantastic. Really good putter. So if you're looking for a putter, in 2025 or 2026, don't be shy. Check out Evnroll. You will not be disappointed. You can go to a place like Club Champion and get fit. I don't know if someone like Golf Galaxy does it, but get fit, find your specs, get one ordered. You will not be disappointed. Fantastic putters going into 2026. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and we will catch up with you next time. Thanks, guys.